Time to talk some Tesla. Joining us now, Kevin Green, senior markets correspondent for the Schwab Network. Kev, KG, we're talking Tesla, exciting, but this is, I think, worrisome for those who are worried about inflation and big-time Phillips curve subscribers because the wages just never stop going up, it seems.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we are seeing some news here that Tesla is increasing their pay for some of their production staff, as well as the material handlers and some others within the company here. But this is actually not surprising, Alex, as you were talking about. We continue to see wages increase, especially in the automotive segment. And last year, we had the UAW strikes for the major three automakers, and that saw a massive increase when it came to wages for their workers, over 25% increase when you're looking at the UAW deal. And so it's not surprising that you're seeing some of these non-unionized companies really starting to focus on trying to increase pay. Now they are considering this a market adjustment pay increase that would be effective at the start of this year here. And once again, it's just trying to combat maybe some of the rumors or some of the momentum that some of the union workers are trying to get into Tesla. And maybe this is a way for them to try to prevent that and try to keep their staff the way it is right now as non-union workers.
Yeah, and Kevin, do you think that today's weakness we are seeing, because I don't know if this is necessarily because they're hiking their pay. We are seeing collective selling in a lot of these EV players. I mean, is this just due to the fact that this space right now, it's looking like it can't do anything right to please the street?
I think there is a little bit of a transition that's going on right now. We don't have enough data to see if demand is completely falling off of a cliff, not only here in the United States or around the world. So I think the market's a little bit hesitant there. And then also, yes, obviously, as you increase your expenses, your margins could also be impacted. But I think if you look at the long game here and you look at the secular growth trends, we continue to see a lot of investment being put into EVs, especially by the Biden administration that just announced today an expansion strategy for providing grants to expand the charging network. I mean, that's also another tailwind for this industry. So a little bit of a pullback right now, not surprising, but let's look at the long term and see how this is going to be able to play out as a secular trend probably will continue.
Absolutely. This is another name we hear earnings from relatively soon at the end of January. So even though we already have their delivery numbers, I do always think that's a fun earnings event to tune into. Appreciate the insight, though. As always, Kevin Green, senior markets correspondent for the network.